So I was reading this post about the Imperial Cutter not having any DPS as a turreted laser boat, and I used to fly one a fair bit and found that it was maybe not insane DPS, and I wouldn't use it for PvP, but I found it quite enjoyable and could quite easily farm it if I wanted to go and sit in the Has-Res. So I went and dug it out and pulled a few things off the Corvette, and let's just have a look at what I've come up with. Hardpoint wise, a couple of multi-cannons underneath. They're rapid fire with, I think, extra thermal on them. Incendiary rounds, yeah. Usually I have one of those with corrosive rounds on it, but it must be on another ship. Both those are the same. Quite high DPS though. And then laser wise on the top, we've got two size 2s with what modifications we got? Efficient weapon, thermal conduit. Efficient weapon, a thermal shock. And then we got some large ones. Thermal conduit. And thermal shock. Okay, so we're sort of doubling up a bit there, but never mind. And that was efficient weapon across the board. And the multi-cannon, huge multi-cannon, modification on that. Okay, rapid fire, and normally I'd have corrosive on that, or maybe something else, but okay, we'll go with this and see if it doesn't generate too much heat. Actually I find those other class 2s will probably generate a bit extra heat as well, but we're going to mainly rely on the turrets to do the steady damage. You don't want to use up all our ammo anyway, if you want to do a bit of farming. Once again, I wouldn't use this in PvP, but in PvE I find it has plenty of damage. Utility mounts is a decent sized shield on it. It's a very hardened shield. Couple of heat sinks on there. Point defense, chaff launcher. Could probably take the chaff launcher off since I never use it. But anyway, once again, more than enough for PvE. Internal. Most stuff's A rated. Life support I'd never use more than a D. I've pretty heavily modified it. Everything's class 5. Some module and hull. Optional. Bigger shield generator. Shield cell bank just in case I need it. Fuel scoop, so optional, it's just in there from when I moved over here. Fighter hangar with the taipans in it. Limpet controller, just in case I want to pick up some rubbish laying around. Interdictor, all this stuff's quite optional anyway. A bit more reinforcement in there, but really if your shield's gone you're going to be out of there. I could actually just make it as lightweight as possible make things a bit easier. But really, we're going to fly around like a whale because we're going to only need to keep stuff above us so the turrets can burn the hell out of them. Okay, well that's about it then. I got a really good roll on the power plant, so I've got, even with all this stuff on it, I could fit more on it if I wanted to. Still plenty of power grid there, which is essential. And actually, as a side note, probably with thrusters, if you're going to use turrets, you probably want to go, where is it, modifications, probably want to go with clean drive, just so it doesn't have so much thermal load. So I know from past usage that I can keep those turrets going constantly with 3 pips in, and probably adding a little bit of extra DPS from the multi-cannons as well, still with 3 pips in. With 4 pips in you can throw down a lot of smoke. In fact, most of the time I even forget to get the fighter out, but we'll get it out this time. Okay, I'll stop the video here and I'll see you in the Hazres. Okay, coming in on the Hazres now. You have to excuse me if I'm a bit terrible at this because I haven't played much in the last couple of months. I do keep abreast of the forums. Also forgive me if I forget to press my push to talk button down. My mic's terrible, so I don't like to constantly broadcast. Frame shift.
Charging frame shift drive.
50.
Engaging now. 50%.
Hold tight, Commander. Fighter is going online. Telepresence online. Awaiting your orders.
Alright. Ooh, that'd be nice to start with if you wanted. Weapons full.
All power to weapons.
Reverse 50.
Reversing 50%.
Balance.
Power equilibrium restored.
So just keeping him above me and giving him a constant burn. $50.
Okay, 50% engaged.
Get with this. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting a little bit tired. Okay, so that's Deadly Anaconda dead in 2 passes.
That's one for
It's
me,
not too
Commander.
terrible. What else we got around the place? It's kind of fish in a barrel, but let's kill him. Hostile?
Nearest hostile.
He did have a friend somewhere, but apparently he doesn't want any. There he is. Hostile?
Targeting.
That's gotta hurt. Target down.
Target?
Affirmative, Captain.
These Shield of Justice guys are the good guys.
That's one for me, Commander. No more contacts. Deactivating hardpoints.
Flight assist off.
Off.
Flight assist on.
Flight assistance online.
$50.
Okay, 50%. Engaged.
Enemy destroyed, Commander. Things were a little hairy for a second there. No more hostiles detected.
No, they weren't. Let's have a look from the fighter point of view.
The ship is now mine, Commander.
$50.
Drives engaging 50%. Max weapons.
Enemy destroyed, Commander.
Afterburners maxing engines. 50%.
Flight assist off.
As requested.
Flight assist on.
Okay. Boosting engines.
That's gotta hurt. Target down.
Thrusters 50%. Afterburners engaged.
Very casual. Could have a snooze. Have to be careful, I might have a snooze.
Aye, Captain. As requested. Engaging now. 50%.
Mayday, Commander. Taking fire.
Heat sink deploying now.
Bit of a needless ram, but why not?
Boosting now.
Shield gone, Commander. I need help immediately.
Deploying heat sink.
We've lost the fighter, Commander. Hold tight, Commander. Fighter is going online. Fighter is online. I'm ready when you are.
Aye, Captain. Aye,
I'm
Captain.
taking damage, Commander. Performing evasive
Target
maneuvers.
ready to engage. %. Nearest threat selected.
They're trying to escape, Commander. That's gotta hurt. Target down.
Deploying heat sink. Boosting now. Okay, 50% engaged.
Strike one bad guy.
Targeting. Stand by.
Shield's gone, Commander. This does not look good. My hull is at 50%. We've lost the fighter, Commander.
Locking onto target. Okay. Executing now. Engaging now. 50%. Flight assistance off. On. Boosting engines. Thrusters 50%.
Strike one bad guy.
Targeting highest threat.
Enemy destroyed, Commander.
Okay, 50% engaged.
Here we go with an elite dropship. Weapons full.
All power to weapons.
wearing him like a hat.
That's one for me, Commander.
Boost.
Afterburners engaged.
Yeah.
Thrusters 50%.
What's this other ship shooting at me? He wasn't in a wing. Alright, once again, if you can take out anacondas in 2 passes, then I think the DPS is reasonable. So, I think overall, I love to fly this thing around. I might do a bit more flying it. I've been flying the Corvette mostly recently. And it is nice for alpha volleying stuff, but it's fairly useless jump range on it. Even maxed out, I think it's only 20 light years or something. I find this a much better all-rounder. Very casual ship. Feels like you're flying some Starship Enterprise type thing. I can roleplay. I did have torpedoes on it at one point. It's a pretty ship.
2,000 meters from touchdown.
She's got the shakes a bit. Like me.
Landing safely completed. Please shut down all systems. Welcome to the facility, Commander.
Can't help but think I might take it out for another run. I quite enjoyed that. Looks like I might be able to maybe even fit a couple more lasers on there, get rid of those medium size multi-cannons. Yeah, leave them on there, they do good DPS for their size. Okay, next time.